it's Marissa, and this is a little video about why you might not want to knee-jerk reaction release your videos on social media. So, if you ever look at some of the releases of albums, you might see where people schedule it and they push back the release dates for various reasons. You're like, wow, is this album ever going to come out? I thought they were done with it. Why are they holding on to it? Well, there's a number of reasons, and some of them could be promotions. So, a lot of times, these days, people are relying on social media, and they're like, wow, there's so many people out there, and I can get so many people at once. And they'll all see my videos, and it'd be awesome. Ha ha ha. Well, sometimes that's not the best way to go about it, because while yes, everybody sees the video, you don't know who's that one that might be planning to remix your video just slightly enough so that, oh, now it's theirs and not yours, and you don't get credit. There's a lot of pirates out there, people trying to pretend that they're you, things like that. So you're not always protected when you just release it on platforms that allow for like digital remixing, for example, because you might just very quickly lose ownership and somebody claim ownership to what you worked really hard on. So again, just kind of beware of those little pitfalls, because sometimes we have blinders on to some of those things, and it's always better to have a little eye poking out and being aware of those little dangers. So again, best defense is a good offense, so to speak, right? So it doesn't matter what kind of method you use for releasing. My best advice is just plan it out in advance, and that's what people do. So whether you're trying to plan it out for film festivals, which we talked about in class earlier, and some of those film festivals you have to apply a couple months in advance, right? They don't always just want you walking in like some no-name creature, like, who is this? Who's this person? We don't know, right? So they want to have time to review your work, see how it stacks up against other people, and that judging process takes time. So a lot of times they don't want stuff that's been on social media. They want the original presentation of your work. So when you do that, you want that very first premiere to be at that film festival. At least that's their goal, right? So they want to have that exclusive, so to speak. So sometimes just plan it out so they do have that exclusive, then you can always release it to social media after that. So it's just part of the games that they play, right? So again, another little guy over here is the media and the press. And as you guys know, I've been a journalist for a few decades now. Not to show my age over here, but you know, the bottom line is you have deadlines, and newspapers, well, they have daily deadlines. Magazines have monthly deadlines, and sometimes they plan a couple months in advance. So if you want them to have a story on your release date or time, you have to give them enough time to plan it into their printing process as well. So again, sometimes there's a reason for waiting and just not knee-jerk reaction releasing music. So again, take those things into account and have fun, you guys.